to some Romance Club, and we're playing Moonborn again. We're playing episodes 3 and 4 right now. Just go ahead and get started. It says Mia gets out of the dark basement and is happy to be saved, but soon she faces something she could not believe. Let's go ahead and play. Now I remember her crazy butt decided to go down into this person's basement and is surprised when she's suddenly trapped down there. Like, first blood. Okay. Hey, what happened? Mia pushed the door leading out of the basement, but it did not budge. Oh, and sorry about my voice. It's probably a little bit more raspy than usual, which is saying something. No, I am a little ill, but anyway, moving on. But it did not budge. And how should I deal with it? The girl knocked. No result. The owner of the house locked me in. What should I do? Get out on my own or call Simon? We're doing diplomacy, right? Let's call Simon. Mia dialed the number. Mia, are you alright? Someone locked me in the basement. I'm terribly scared, Simon. Hold on, I'll think of something. Stay on hold, okay? I won't take long. He's like oddly calm about the whole thing. Like somebody called you up and is like, yo, this person just locked me in their basement. Like, I don't know. I feel like, I guess in the moment, like if somebody calling you for help, people are different. Maybe he's just one of those people that just reacts calm and stuff. I don't know. And I'm gonna be quiet. Oh my God. Simon did not hang up the phone, and Mia listened to what was happening there. Incomprehensible rustling and knocking, then a creak, then silence. Simon? He did not answer. Suddenly the door opened with a creak. Oh God. Simon, is that you? A shadow fell on the floor of the basement and someone was standing in the doorway. Mia rushed to the far corner and hid. Mia, are you here? Simon, I'm so glad. We better hurry. Let's leave this place. A minute later, they were already on the street. Dude, this shadow. What happened? Okay, well, now he's freaking out a little bit. Okay. A nightmare, Simon. If it weren't for you. Calm down. Everything is good now. What happened? Mia quickly told about what happened. How did you get me out? Where is that guy? I want a screenshot. Okay, got it. Where is that guy? He left just before your call. When you said that you were locked in, I broke into the house. Mia, you need to call the police. Whoa, that face though. Jeez, okay. Simon, no, let's leave. Why? He'll say that he locked me in inadvertently, or he will deny everything. And you said yourself that you broke into his house. You're right. It's better to get out of here. They hurried away to a safe place. An hour later, me and Simon were sitting in the same bar where they met. I should not have doubted how compelling your story would be. The owner of that house is a bizarre and suspicious character. Yeah. Did you find anything useful? I'm not sure. Here. Mia showed the flyer. Taste of Nightclub. It's not much, but still. Thank you for your support, Simon, and for the help, of course. If it weren't for you, I don't know what would have happened. Anytime, Mia. Well, I'm going back to the campus. It's evening already. I'm exhausted. By yourself? Oh. The guy that came right after her. Oh, hold on. What screenshot? I'm sure he released a girl. Oh. He's working with him. So it turns out I came here for nothing. Sorry. I'm sorry, Billy. I'll find her. I promise. Oh, sorry. I have a sneeze. Oh, God. I'm kind of sick. Stop shaking. You look disgusting. Of course you will find her. If you do not want to ruin my good impression of you. I'm doing everything you tell me. It's not my fault that she showed up here. When will you fulfill your promise? Promise? Oh gosh. Frederick, do not disappoint me. You seem smarter than that. I can give you the honor. Honor Fred, if you deserve it. But do not worry, you're doing great. Just find her. And solve the problem. Solve? How? You know what you need to do. Aw, hell. Hey, how are you? When will you contact Supernatural Daily? I already have. Oh? And how did they find your story? Have they paid you? We're still discussing, but by and large, they're very interested. That's good. By the way, I've sent you a link to a cool store. I'll take a look at it. It was a clothing store. They have fast delivery, see? Yeah, thanks. Have fun. I have to run. I met this guy this morning. Do you have a new boyfriend, Trisha? Nothing serious yet. It's not even a date yet. Well, alright then. Keep in touch. Trisha went on in search of romance and Mia was left alone. Tomorrow, I'm going to a nightclub. Maybe I should buy something for the occasion? Mia sat down at the laptop and then the phone rang. Hello? I hope I'm not interrupting anything. Not at all. Talk. Talk. I decided to research this Taste of Night club online. Did something unusual pop up? There's almost no information about the club. The establishment is registered and there is an address and a site. But that's it. There are no reviews, not even opening hours. Yes, it's unusual. Their site immediately asks for a username and password. But this is nonsense, right? Look, maybe there's something on that flyer. 1 minute. Read everything that is written. Well, nope, nothing works. Is it a nightclub exclusively for their own? Or something like that. I'm going there tomorrow. Maybe something will clear up. Good luck. What are you doing now? Choosing what to wear to this club. So I'm distracting you. I'm looking online. Would you help me with a man's opinion? With pleasure. Mia sent me a link to the clothes that interested her. I don't even know. I like them both. I remember you saying you would help me if needed. Okay, I need to make up my mind. Okay, so we have this little number. Fancy. Or some tin of overalls. For real? For real? I think in this dress you will be simply irresistible and stunning. I hope you'll wear it to the office someday. I don't know, maybe. Less than an hour later, Mia was already dressed. A good store indeed. Mia decided to go to the Taste of Night in the afternoon. Outside the campus, the girl saw a man on the other side of the street. Oh, hell. Is that the man from the old house? But after a second, he was already out of sight. It's a big ass... Sorry. This is a big campus, dude. How did he already find me? Like, if it's it could be a small campus, but I doubt it. I doubt it. You telling me this fool already found me? Dang. I don't know. I must have imagined it. Well, where would he come from? The girl went to the bus stop. She turned a couple of times but saw no one. I'm one step away from paranoia. Soon Mia stepped off the bus, glancing at the driver, decided to take a shortcut to the club. What? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? What a district. I'm not coming here at night, that's for sure. What, she's coming here right now? Is she crazy? You know what? I gotta stop asking myself that. Of course this girl is crazy. Let's just go on the assumption that she's insane. Slightly, you know? I don't know. Rapid footsteps were heard approaching from behind. The girl turned sharply. It's him. It is him. He found me at the college and followed me. What do you want? He approached in silence, and this was frightening, just as much as any threat. Mia rushed away. Stop. She heard the madman catching up with her. Yeah, go to where some cars ride or something. The girl jumped out of the alley. Help! Save me! Someone! She stumbled and fell, hit her head, and bruised her hand. Ouch! The madman caught up to her immediately. Where are you going? Away from you! Mia saw a knife in his hand. Don't do it. I didn't do anything to you. That's right, but you're my ticket too. Stop! Her cries were heard. Someone called the police. Let the girl go. Damn. The madman with the knife shielded himself from the policeman using Mia's body. Do not do anything stupid, buddy. The bastard pushed Mia towards the patrolman and immediately attacked. Huh. The blade sliced through the shirt on the policeman's chest, and the cop dropped his gun. Wait, I'll finish with the cop. Then I'll take care of you again. He swung the knife towards the policeman. Stay back. Push him or reach for the gun. Get the gun! Mia lifted the heavy pistol and pulled the trigger. Oh, bam. The bullet grazed his skin on the face of the scoundrel, but it was enough for him to lose the desire to continue the fight. Ooh. He rushed away. Such a wound would leave a scar for life. Good. He rushed away, pressing the wound with his hand. Dispatch, this is the 8th. Reinforcements required. Shouting something else into the radio, the policeman took the weapons from Mia and rushed to pursue the criminal. I almost killed him. The girl's hand shook. Her knees weakened. I could kill a man. Oh no, she's all hurt. Slightly deaf from the shot, she ambled away. But otherwise, he could have killed me? Mia walked onto the road. The girl was shaking with fear. All her thoughts were about the fact that she could have died. Beep! A high-end black car with tinted windows came to a halt half a meter away from Mia. The driver got out of the car and took Mia by the elbow. Miss, are you okay? No, it seems not. You're bloody. Are you injured? She looked at her hand, winced from the pain. Thick red drops fell on the asphalt. I will help you. Get in the car. But it will make a mess. That's the problem? Dude, we don't know this fool. Last time we saw him, he was in some kind of crazy standoff with some gangster looking folks. Like, for real. And she... Get in the car. He was very unhappy, judging by his voice. However, he immediately added softly, "You'd better sit down." While he was bandaging her hand, she explained in a few words what happened. You should call the police. Yes, you're right. But I think I lost my phone when I ran away from that maniac. You can use mine. He was very clumsy with the first aid kit, and was a bit strange, generally speaking. He seems a little off. How does he drive a car? The young man closed his eyes a couple of times and froze for a second or two before continuing to help Mia. Is this okay? It's okay. The bleeding stopped, but the bandage will need to be changed. You're a very mediocre doctor. That's kind of rude. He did just help, though. Like, come on. I mean, I don't appreciate him just telling me to get in his car, but, you know. Mia tried to smile, but it did not turn out very well. She felt nauseated and dizzy. Looks like you have a concussion. Mia could not remember precisely when she hit her head. I must look awful now. She was surprised at her thought. I was almost killed, but I'm worried about the way I look? So, how about the phone? Do you need a phone call? Only now Mia looked into his eyes. Even through the slits of the mask, it was clear that his eyes were extraordinary. And it was also clear that he's wearing the same thing. I'm sorry, but I'm not playing. And your voice. It was you. The gray mask, my mysterious savior. Yes, I recognized you too. Mia finally relaxed, feeling safe next to him. And passed out. Hey, is anyone there? She opened her eyes in an unfamiliar house. It was quiet, only the fire crackled in the fireplace. It's already dark outside. I do not remember how I got here. Is this his house? Mia never believed in fate, but now she was spontaneously pondering over it. Twice we happened to meet, and both times he helped me. To start with, Mia found a mirror and examined herself. Acceptable, although fixing her makeup and clothes would be worth it. I'm a girl. Trouble is no reason to let yourself be sloppy. I guess. She focused on her sensations. Her hand almost didn't hurt, otherwise everything felt normal. Where's the host? Let's just look around a little bit. Mia walked around the room. It's a pretty cool place. The house can tell a lot about its tenant. He loves space and freedom. Stylish, modern. Aesthetic, although perhaps serious. The situation was unusual. The house and the interior are modern, but there are old things here and there. A box, a clock, and only one photo. Off the mantelpiece, she took a black and white photo in a silver frame. The photograph probably dates back to the end of the 19th century. Signed, Francois and Jacqueline Van Art. Famous artist? Mia put the photo back in its place and stretched out her hands before the fire. He lit the fireplace when he left. It's so considerate. Despite the austerity, it's very cozy in here. Light slipped into the dark courtyard. A car drove up to the house. A minute later, he entered. I'm Victor. Mia. He was holding a small package. Are you okay? I am, sort of. So, there's no concussion after all, a nervous breakdown. You were fast asleep. I decided not to wake you up. The wound on your hand is not severe. There was no need to go to the hospital. But it was good for you to rest. It's okay. You helped me again. I went to the pharmacy to buy a bandage and an anesthetic. You don't live here? Why did you decide that? It seems strange when a person does not have a first aid kit at home. Indeed. If you need to wash up the... I completely scraped the question. If you need to wash up, the bathroom is right there. I guess it wasn't a question. Yes, it would be great. A few minutes later, Mia returned. I guess I look terrible? Given the circumstances, you look normal. He was not very polite, again. A girl in a situation like this hoped for another answer. Thank you. Their eyes met. It seemed to the girl that at least a minute had passed before she could turn her eyes away. Do you need to go? Your parents will be worried. I live in a student dorm. Anyone in Victor's place after hearing such news would be delighted. But this young man was very strange. Do you have any food? I need to check. Can I get some air in the meantime? You can. Oh, that's so nice. Mia went outside. It's so awesome here. But what am I doing? I should go back to the dorm. But she did not want to leave at all. It was nice to be near Victor. He's like this house. Strict and cold from the outside, hiding its warmth from strangers inside. I rarely cook. Oh, you came very quietly. I hope you will eat this. Coffee, fruit, and chocolate. I would say that you do not cook at all, but this dinner will suit me. They sat by the fire. You make good coffee, though. She suddenly caught herself looking at his lips. But he seems to avoid looking at me completely. But why do I care? Do I like him, or am I just under the impression of my latest adventures? To say with certainty, she needed more time. So, you live here alone? Alone. And you don't get lonely? No. What do you do? Talking about work is boring. Don't you think so? I'll call you a taxi. Is that a delicate way of saying it's time for you to leave me alone? Probably. I should probably leave, but I mean... Hey, let's go with it. It happens I don't have anyone else to talk to about what happened. And I really need it. Victor was nervous. Alright. You did not react when you found out who attacked me. I was surprised. Mia looked into Victor's bottomless eyes, listened to his velvety voice, and realized that she was more and more interested in him. It seems to me that there is always something you are not saying, that you have a secret. Everyone has secrets. Tell me yours. No. He's kind of funny in a mean way. Anyway, Mia sat closer. What are you doing? She was drowning in his eyes. Don't you understand? Mia touched his lips with hers. It was an explosion, an entire storm compressed in one single moment, and they were the epicenter of it. Victor did not pull away from her lips, and the storm continued to rage, electrifying the air with lightning, sweeping away the unnecessary world around. Undoubtedly, the best kiss of my life. Even though, for what it sounds like, I don't think he kissed her back. It was the only thought that made its way into Mia's consciousness, and then for a long time she thought of nothing, only felt the coolness and tenderness of his lips. Mia? He stepped back. Leave, I beg of you. What's wrong? It's just too late. Alright. Oh, her bandages are sleeping. Can I use the bathroom again? Bandage my hand? Victor answered barely audibly. Yes, but hurry. Do you have some kind of condition? He may just not be that into you. That may be one explanation, you know. Staying in a terrible mood, Mia quickly changed the bandage on which a red stain appeared. Well, to hell with him. Idiot. Okay. A rustle made her turn around. Oh my god. Hold on. What's wrong with you? He grabbed her wounded hand and pulled her towards him. No. Try to calm him. Mia spoke softly and slowly, fighting a stutter. Victor, what's going on? Who are you? I beg you, let go of me. I can't do a stutter very well, sorry. I'll leave right away and forget everything I've seen. You should have listened to me before. I'm sorry, please don't touch me. Mia tried to jerk away, but he held her as if in a vice. Don't. Victor leaned over to the bandage on Mia's hand. Fangs touched her skin. I'm sorry. Well, Victor's a vampire, but I mean, you could have guessed. Let's do episode 4. Mia leaves the house of a real vampire and writes her article, not suspecting that the hunt on her has just begun. Alright. See you next one. They exist. Victor, please don't. His fang touched Mia's thin arm. He hesitated to bite her. It's hard to hold back. I'm dreaming it all. It's not a dream. Save myself. Need to wake up at once. Desperation gave the girl strength. She reached for the poker, and she hit Victor twice in the face. Blood spurted. Victor touched a lengthy wound. He took the poker, threw it aside. What? Do not do this ever again. His wounds were closing right before her eyes. It's unpleasant to me, but it's useless for you. Forgive me, That's it, Mia. That's it! Victor's beautiful face did not have a trace from the blow of the poker. You're doing fine. Do not worry. He let the girl go. Damn. Your blood. Victor spoke with difficulty as he had to push the words out of his throat. What am I doing? Like a fresh convert. It's shameful. I would never have forgiven myself. I'm sorry. Sit down. So I guess he's like, what's his name? Edward's family on like Twilight, where they like don't drink human blood, and they kind of mad at themselves if they like kind of give in to their craving. Like what was this brother Jasper? Like he had a problem with that because he was new to it. Anyway, Victor sat me in the chair. He tensed, clenched his fist, and closed his eyes. Who are you? He did not answer, went away, and opened the window, letting the night coolness into the house. It cannot be. This is a dream. The wound on your hand, in the daytime in the car, and now. I've been close for too long. The smell of nearby blood does not help my self-control. But it seems I'm already back to normal. Who are you? Victor slowly turned. I'm the one who can live forever. The one whose time is from dusk till dawn. The one in whose veins someone else's blood has flowed for a long time. No. You yourself know who I am. That's impossible. As you can see, it is possible. Will you kill me? No, Mia. Victor took two steps toward her. The girl shrank back from him. Do not be afraid. Damn, this sounds stupid. How can you not be afraid? He did not come any closer. You saw a monster, and of course you are afraid. But believe me, I will not touch you. I already came to my senses. Goodness, couldn't get my words out. Mia was in shock. She did not know what to do, what to say. Try to calm down. Listen to me. I was careless to reveal myself to you. But you do realize that you should not tell anyone about this. Otherwise, you will endanger yourselves and the one you confide in. And it's not about me. There are other vampires. Mia? What? Did you hear me? Yes. Let me go, please. Victor thought about something for a few seconds, and only then he answered. Of course, I will not stop you. I'll just call you a cab. Okay, back to the creepy basement. Billy? Hello? I hope you're calling to say that everything's done. No, I'm sorry, but I'll fix it. It's so easy, just kill one single girl. How did you manage to screw up? Forgive me, Billy. Give me some money. I need a doctor, but I cannot go to the hospital. Did she hurt you? Frederick, you're an imbecile. She just got lucky. Okay, you'll have the money. Thank you, Billy. Shut up, and remember, if you hope to become one of us, then do everything impeccably. Jerk. So we haven't seen the last of him. All the way back from Victor's house, Mia was in a kind of stupor. Her brain refused to perceive what had just happened as reality, but as soon as the girl found herself alone in the street at night, fear returned. Almost got killed by a vampire. A real vampire! And before that, I was attacked by the madman from that old house. She looked around and peered into the darkness, but it seems there was nobody nearby. What have I gotten myself into? Now what? The college was quiet at night. Empty corridors and stairs are starting to frighten me. Suddenly, Mia remembered Victor's words. There are other vampires. They exist. And they need to be feared. Trisha was not there yet. Any other time, Mia would be worried about her girlfriend being late, but now she could think about only one thing only. Victor is a vampire. He was at a vampire masquerade party. Could there have been vampires there? Definitely. The master of the house is human. He decided to kill me after I ran away. What for? The girl lay down on the bed. The fact is that I asked questions about those who organized the masquerade. I can see no other reason. So the owner of the old house is covering up for vampires. Not Victor, but those others. And then everything fell into place in Mia's head. The strange couple in the black and red mask. They're vampires too. Mia thought for a long time about everything that has happened to her lately. But at dawn, fatigue and stress got the best of her. When Mia woke up, Trisha was still not there. I need to call her. But I don't have my phone. Then Mia remembered yesterday. It was not a dream. The bandage on my hand is proof of that. The girl got up. It will be nice to shower and change. Then I'll go to the neighbors to borrow the phone. Half an hour later, Mia was coming back down the corridor from the shower. She went to the neighbor's room and was about to knock, but suddenly she heard muffled voices from behind the door. Seriously? Yes, I'm telling you, she was crying. Trisha in tears? I'm shocked. Mia shook her head. Trisha cried? This is the last thing I need right now. Well, in any case, she's alive and back. Trisha? Hey. Hello. Oh, poor thing. What's with your arm? Well, I fell. It's nothing. Mia saw that Trisha was upset, but her friend's eyes were already dry and her makeup was in order. Megan could have lied about the tears. You're sad. What happened? Ted. A real... And she added a very harsh word which only happened when Trisha was furious. Well, tell me, what's the matter? Mia sat beside her and put her arm around her friend. There were wet handkerchiefs on her bed. It seemed that Trisha did cry after all. Oh, damn it. Can you imagine? Oddly enough, the everyday problems of a friend helped distract Mia from her mystical and very life-threatening adventures. I was walking with a new guy. John is cute and funny. Suddenly Ted appeared and made a jealous scene. Took it up with John. Bottom line, a real nightmare. And what did John do? He said that my acquaintances are nut jobs and left. And what do you have to worry about? Do you need a guy who's afraid of an ex? John wasn't the problem. Ted was spying on me. He's lost his marbles for good. What should I do? Well, first of all, does Ted deserve another chance or not? I would say don't worry about that fool. No, cause he definitely doesn't deserve another chance. I don't even want to ask that. He's not worthy of you. You dodged a bullet. You have... I know it's a little full of diplomacy, but I don't care. You have crowds of men like him lining up to be with you. Even better. You're not going to waste your tears on him, are you? Of course not. Great. And what about the second point? How to get rid of him? I see only one option. Do you have Ashton's number? Yes. Should I send it to you? I lost my phone. Damn, that's a pickle. Shall we choose a new one? Let's sort it out with Ted first. Yeah, hold on. It won't take long. Mia went out into the corridor and found Ashton's number. This is Mia. The call to action with the storyline. Mia? Is Trisha alright? Yes, I lost my phone. Can I help you? We need to get one guy out of Trisha's life. Is he big? Ashton, are you out of your mind? Do you think I would ask you to beat a man? Well, then what? I don't know. Think of something. Talk to him or something. About what exactly? Tell him you're her new boyfriend, that everything is serious with you two. Do I have to figure out how two guys should solve a problem? Alright. Who is it, though? I'll give you his number. His name is Ted. But please, do not be too rude to him. I got it. Remind me, Mia, why am I doing this? You're reliable? The girl who gets you will be very lucky. Bye? Bye, thank you. Oh my god. How did it go? I hope everything will be fine. And I hope so too. Thank you. No problem. The two friends spent the next half of the day looking for a smartphone worthy of Mia. Then Trisha asked Mia about the Supernatural Daily magazine. Are you going to the editorial office? They owe you money. I'm going. If you get paid well, then it might be enough for a new phone too. By the way, I have a gift for you. Here. Expensive beans. Or black beans. I think that's expensive ones. How amazing. Trisha, they're expensive. Well, can I do something nice for my friend? Will you wear them at the meeting? Of course. Mia was pleased with the present, but the reminder about the magazine made her think of vampires, about whom she was going to write an article. Now I can't even think about writing on the basis of what I found out. With the onset of darkness, fear gnawed at Mia. That psychopath knows where I live, but he will not be allowed to enter the college grounds. But will security be a barrier to vampires? What if they decide to kill me with their own hands? The girl began to think about how to save her life. It's hardly worth counting on Victor. Mia remembered the feelings she experienced during their kiss, and tears welled up in her eyes. The best guy she met turned out to be a monster. Of course, he saved me at the masquerade and then picked me up wounded in the street. If it were not for Victor, I would be dead already. I would have known nothing about the vampires. They guard their secret well. But then Victor himself almost killed me. So I need to get out of this mess myself. But what can I do? Report the psycho with a knife to the police. Check out that club, A Taste of Night. I guess on a small basis we can report the psycho. But I mean, the police should already be out on it looking out for him. He's already, like, wounded a cop. I'm surprised they didn't, well, I guess the guy had to rush after him right away. I guess I can go give my statement, or I can go to the nightclub. Oh my god. I don't think she should go to that club, especially not by herself. I'm gonna use report. What's the use? Oh no. Even if I solve the problem with him, the vampires will still remain. And they'll get even angry if I make noise. No, the police cannot help here. Oh, dang. Suddenly, Mia sketched out a plan which gave her a faint hope. No one knows I contacted the magazine. I'll write an article under a different name. I'll take a pseudonym. And if I describe the masquerade in the authentic details, those vampires may have other things to worry about than me. The leak of the information to the press has to be much more serious than some girl who barely saw anything, right? And then her faint hope faded a bit. But then no will come after the author of the article. No matter the name, I do not want to die. However, Mia found the solution right away. All I have to do is indicate in the article that the information was received by mail from an unknown source, and let them look for this unknown source. Moreover, Mr. Bell said that I do not need to be physically present at the editorial all the time. I will go there as little as possible, so as not to attract unwanted attention. But what about the people who work there? That's so rude. The girl knew that she would not fall asleep. The adrenaline wouldn't allow it. I'm so scared. Who would have thought? But I bet none of the journalists ever got hold of such material. Mia turned on her laptop. And Victor can be mentioned, without a name, of course. A hint that the informer herself is a vampire could lead the pursuers further away from me. It was worthwhile to think it over carefully. Perhaps, let's not focus on a vampire informant, because that kind of throws Victor under the bus, I feel like. And so far, I mean, he did sort of attack her. He also sort of helped. Let's just focus on the masquerade. I mean, first, let the master of the house be more nervous. And secondly, stylish vampires, fine wines, and candles. This is something that will catch the reader's attention. Whether Mia's outstanding talent emerged or her fear became an incentive, somehow the article was ready by morning. Around noon, Mia came to the editorial of the Supernatural Daily. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. And you're probably Mia? She is freaking gorgeous. Holy cow. Anyway, yes. I'm Camilla, editor, and a little bit of a secretary. Oh, the rising star on the horizon of journalism. Hey, how's the article? It's ready. Wow, so fast? Mia did not pay him any attention. Louis, don't get nasty. Is Mr. Beau here? He will be soon. Will you let me read the article? Although she did not want to, Mia could not find any solid reasons to say no. Okay, here's the flash drive. Sit down, wait a bit, and I'll pour you some tea. Mia went to her desk. Mia, here's the tea. Thank you. And here's Trevor, our leading journalist. Hello, everyone. Mia, very nice seeing you. Came here to steal my job? Just kidding. Hey, bro, want to have a look at her creation? Mia realized that stinging comments would be unavoidable. Intuition did not fail her. A few minutes later, the hateful Lewis spoke about the article. How did you come up with this stuff? The scary old house is a worn-out concept. The only thing it's missing is coffins. Mia, forgive me, but this is nonsense. I would call this melodramatic horror. Camilla, can I leave the flash drive? Will you hand it to Mr. Bill when he comes in? No problem. Are you offended? Lewis, have you ever tried to be more delicate? Even if you're right, presenting your opinion like that is not the best idea. You provoke conflict. I'd rather come back later. Lewis is a bore, of course, but the article is really rather weak. I'm sorry, Mia. Maybe it's because of your lack of your experience? Okay, I get it. See ya. When she left the office, Mia heard Camilla's words. Well, why do you have to be so harsh? So, a little office drama. I'm not even gonna worry about it. Damn. Is that animating me? What's this nonsense? The question is, should I show my face on the street? Mia looked around, looking for the madman armed with a knife. Yeah, it doesn't do much good for my mental health. Mia? And what are you doing on the street? Simon, hello. You have very kind colleagues. I got into it with Lewis, but I decided not to aggravate it. He offended you? Maybe I should talk to him? No, to hell with him. I'm hungry. Is there a cafe nearby or something like that? Of course, come on. So what about your investigative journalism? Coffee first. Mia thought about what to tell Simon. Perhaps it's better not to say anything. In the evening, Mia and Simon returned to the office. Mr. Boa, as it turned out, was already waiting for them. The owner of the magazine invited everyone to listen to the announcement. Friends, I'm happy to inform you that we found an excellent journalist to fill in the vacant position. However, the last word is up to them. More precisely, up to her. Everyone looked at Mia, Trevor and Camilla with curiosity. Simon smiled at her and winked. Mia, what do you think about working at our Supernatural Daily? Yes, I agree. Great. So we're agreed. I think it's clear that I really liked your article. The atmosphere of the masquerade described brilliantly. I felt an imminent threat. Well, in general, vampires, though ordinarily dangerous and beautiful. But at the same time, I felt something special in them, a singular feature. Thank you. And when will you print it? In the next issue. Mr. Bell, I have a request. Yes, I'm listening. I would like to take a pseudonym. No problem. Write it to me. What should I go under? Oh no. I don't remember what I went under before. I don't know. Maybe Shadow Raven's kind of cute. I like it. Let's do that. I like it. We'll do it, Mia. Now, everyone come here. Someone wants to apologize to you. Actually, yes, I'm sorry. Mia, do not be mad. It's a tradition to tease newcomers. Yeah, right, okay. I suggest we celebrate our newcomer with tea and cake. The proposal was greeted with joy. Even Lewis and I grumbled during the evening and did not provoke Mia. Everyone began to prepare to go home when it was already very late. Trevor, why are you in a hurry to leave? Well, I lost something. I see. Good luck. I ought to leave his ass here. Fucking clown. Oh help. Thank you. That's unexpected. Well, we're colleagues. What have you lost? A tablet about this size. Could Lewis be making a joke? He could, but he would have confessed already. Damn, I've got a bunch of information in there. I'll tell you what. Let's just check all around without wasting time. Remember again, where could you have left it? Step by step. Where did you go around the office? I've been everywhere. I've looked everywhere already. Did your exit come with it? Yes, I showed Mr. Bill notes on it. Forgive me, but what about the restroom? I checked, it's empty. And when you were eating the cake, you did not go anywhere? No, I got the cake from the fridge, and then the rest of the time I was here. Did you carry the cake with one hand? With both hands. Go check the fridge. Jesus wept. It's there. Thanks. Thank you. You helped me a lot. Holler if you need me. You just saved me. I owe you. Once again, I apologize for teasing about your article. It's actually cool. Damn, I behaved like a fool. No, you did. Come on, let it go. If I can help you in any way, I'll be happy to. Now you can count on his support. Cool. It was time to go home. I hope no vampires are waiting for me. Him leaving that in the fridge, though, reminds me of one time my mom was looking for this Hot Pocket, and we were looking for it for like, I don't know, maybe a day or so. I don't know. I don't know what's up with this Hot Pocket. Anyway, we found it in the tile cabinet. It was just so random. I don't even know why I'm starting with that. But anyway, sorry. Billy. I'm afraid of our Frederick would not be able to deal with it again. Why would you turn such a jerk? Turn him? Are you kidding? I was not going to. Frederick was just useful for a while. And his house was perfect for the masquerade. We had to invite the food somewhere. Dave. Oh gosh. Yes? I guess you'll have to deal with this girl. Oh god. No problem, Billy. You know, I'm always glad to. Where should I look for her? Stella knows. She followed her after the masquerade. Baby, let me. No, you're sleeping. I do not want any traces left. I'm on my way. Did you understand? Do not leave any tracks. I got it. Mia approached the gate leading to the campus. No one, it seems. An unfamiliar car turned around the corner and quickly approached. Brakes squealing, it came to a halt in front of Mia. They did not stop it. That's messed up. Well, I guess I have to find out who's in the freaking car while it tries its best to save. Will it go through? Who knows? Okay, so we gained a bit of diplomacy and 142, but I'm not changing my choice on that, so that's just gonna have to stay as it is. It should be fine. Yeah, so a lot going on. Confirm the existence of vampires, at least to Mia's knowledge. We have that going on. We have the club that we might explore at some point. We're about to be attacked again. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know. Anyway, if you liked the video, go ahead and show it some love, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!